My name is Jude Kamal, and I'm the owner and founder at Sansa Interiors. I was born and raised in Jordan. My parents were very kind of supportive of our creative aspirations. They would let us paint and draw and do all sorts of creative stuff. I was trying to learn Sanskrit and I came across that word and I thought it was interesting. I liked how it sounded. And so I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna use this as the name. The word Sansa means like praise and charm and kind of like attention to detail. So Sansa Interiors is essentially a design studio. So we do residential, which is homes, and maybe small scale Airbnbs or hotels. And the commercial side, which we tackle cafes, restaurants, some offices. We kind of do both worlds. And I think everybody said, oh, you need to choose one and stick with it. But for me, it's about a space and the story of the space and not just what the category of the space is. Mainly what we want to do, or our goal is to enhance people's lives in a one way or the other. The first time I ever knew what Regent Park was, it was an urban planning class and our professor was showing us how Toronto evolved over the years with the revitalization happening. And she showed us the area, which is now Regent Park, and what it's gonna be in the next 10 years. And now comparing it, I see that kind of comparison. I really wanted to do art. Everyone told me like, you can't have a career in art. And I kind of started exploring what I could do that is creative, but also that I can build something out of and give back somehow with it. When I moved to Canada, my first project was designing my own bedroom, which was nothing too crazy, but I went to Home Depot, bought paint, got drywall, sandpaper, did everything myself. So I started thinking of what it is that I could do, and I thought, oh, maybe it's architecture or interior design, because it's kind of the best of both worlds, where I could create something, but also potentially provide it as a service. It was shortly after I left my job to take a small break and travel, and then the pandemic hit, so I started thinking of what it is that I could do, how I can add value to my community. And I was talking to different business owners and they were all really concerned about what's gonna happen. So that kind of clicked something in my mind, because I started helping them with, maybe this is how you should arrange your space to be COVID friendly, and we need to keep space and social distancing and all those things that came into play that we never thought of in design before. They started coming. So I then decided that I'm gonna do freelance work, and I built a website. And then from there, one thing led to another, and I ended up not being a freelancer. I ended up registering a company and doing interior design work. I didn't know where to go from here. I didn't know if I should push this further or I should just do this as a temporarily thing until the pandemic ends. I combined multiple philosophies into one, and my philosophy is what I call holistic design or holistic spaces. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's like spiritual in that aspect, but it's more of combining different eras, different styles, different aesthetics and functionalities into one. And that becomes under one whole umbrella. And it's that whole embodiment of everything together is the holistic approach. It's like a roller coaster, I describe. Like, you have very high highs and very low lows. I've had nervous breakdowns. I've had so many different types of challenges, but based on multiple factors. So I would say the biggest challenge is to keep going and trusting the process that you are doing this for a reason.